everyone. Can you guys see me okay? Hear me okay? I don't know. My StreamYard is acting up, and what is going on here? Oh, come on, StreamYard. Um, can you guys let me know in chat if you guys can see me at all? It keeps pushing me out and in, and I'm just trying to see what the frick is going on here. Let me see what you guys are saying. I mean, it wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't have trouble with StreamYard. You charged me almost 30 bucks, StreamYard, and we still have trouble here. Let me see. Can you guys see me okay? Audio and video is good, crazy. Okay, so I'm good? Okay, cool. I don't know. On my end, it keeps pushing me out, you guys, so it's kind of weird. It's like flashing. What is going on here? All right. So you guys are saying it's fine. So, okay, I just won't look at that. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Today is the 18th of August, and it is 98 degrees here in Arizona. So it's still death here. It's still death. How's everyone doing today? Sorry, I had to push the live down just a little bit today. I was up super late with just this case. And then my daughter had her first day of college today, which I was an emotional wreck this morning. Oh my God, ugly cry and all. Super proud mom moment. I feel like if you guys have kids, you know what I mean. And yeah, it was just weird not dropping her off. You know, she's in college now. She can drive. She has a license. So really, really emotional morning. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going live. I'm tired. I'm just going to sleep and stuff like that. So thanks for being here, guys. Still with me talking this case. We are here once again talking about Kiely Rodni, missing from Truckee, California, and 16 years old. Goes to a party and basically vanishes. Cell phone gets turned off or dies at 12:33 a.m. and there's no activity at all. Her car is missing. She is missing. No one has come forward to say they seen her leaving. It is just the strangest freaking case. So we're going to talk about that today. So if you are new here, thanks for tuning in. Just so you guys know, the ones that are here in my chat and then the people that are going to watch the replay, we're going to read an article. We're going to look at a photo that's been surfacing. And then something I noticed about it last night when I was just looking up stuff. And then we're going to go to the party site and look at the party site, do Google Map and all of that. And then if I have time, depending how long that takes me, because you guys all know I like to just talk your ears off. But if we have time at the very end, I will drop the link and we'll have an open panel. You guys can come up, let me know your thoughts with the case. So that's the game plan for today. I actually have no kids here. It's super quiet and I really love having this time to myself, I must say. So let me say hi to some of you guys in my chat that are here with me. We got Heather Marie. Thank you. Hey, Carly. How are you doing? Did you reply back to that message? I will look right now. We got Sugar in the house again. We got Matt back in the house today. Hi, Lil B right there. And then, ooh, it's 102 in Kelly. What the? Really? You guys are dealing with some heat over there. It's hotter in Cali than Arizona. What the freak? North Carolina with a question mark. Not sure why you have a question mark. Oh, someone's hi Matt Black. I'm in NC. Oh, you guys are talking. You're talking to each other. Hey, Mal Mac. We got Mal Mac here again. We got Vicky Lane back in the house today. And we got Nikki. Nikki Two Poles. Girl, what does that mean? There has to be a meaning behind that. Nikki Two Poles. What does that mean? What the frick does that mean? Because my mind immediately went perverted. Sorry. It just did. So she says, very emotional. It's okay. Normal. She's going to do great. You're going to be a wreck. Yeah. Yeah. It was so strange though. First, I broke down. I really broke down in the morning. But I think because, give me a second of your time. I think it was just because you guys know I'm a cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. So I don't know. I think I was so emotional because when I got diagnosed, my girls were small. And the first thing I thought as a mom was my kids. Like I haven't even seen them grow up. Oh my gosh. So I think that was what drove me to stay so strong and keep fighting during my treatment. So today I just was super thankful for the man up above for at least giving me this moment. Giving me this moment. I got one more. Just keep me alive long enough to see her graduate. Just keep me alive, is what I say. So, and I seen Liz was here. Hi, Liz. Let me see. I didn't let anyone know I was going live, so thanks for being here. I didn't send any alerts to my team or anything like that. We got Rose in the house. Hey, Rose. Howdy. We got the cowgirl in the house. She's the cowgirl of the channel. What is up? 90. Ooh, it's 90 over there. Yeah, see, it's still hot. Is it cold anywhere right now? Anybody? I don't mean rain and humid. I mean, is it cold anywhere? I don't know. Here it's not. So yeah. Hey, we got Pink Delilah. I was just thinking about you and I was gonna message you. Hope you're doing good. We got someone from Scotland here. Wow. Thank you for being here. We got Amanda in the house. We got Scott. I don't know if I said hi to you, Scott. We got Scott in the house. Hi, Scott. Let me see. Oh, there she is. There she is. Right here. We got Valerie in the house. We got Valerie in the house. And we got Karma's back in the house. We got to have Karma. It wouldn't be alive without Karma. How are you doing? Let me see. She says, Nikki says, it's okay. Everyone does. My hubby gave me nickname. Replace the 2 with bye and take the S out of the pose. Nikki. So take the 2. So Nikki Po. Is it Nikki? Oh, would it be? I was thinking Nikki Poo, but Nikki Po. Liz actually is my good friend, so she's seeing the journey. Liz is also really strong. She's been through her own struggles, so we are here. So, all right, let's get started, shall we? Because you guys know I can just ramble and ramble and ramble. So I'm going to read an article to you guys today that I seen, and then, like I said, we're going to look at a photo. So, how many of you guys are just... You can't get enough of this case? I feel like the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed is this case. How many of you feel like that? It is taking over my life. That's for sure. Well, I'm glad you're here too. Hey, I played the 5th. I'm glad you're here, Pink Delilah. Ooh, NY. We got someone from NY here. She says it's 85. Ooh, 85 sounds like a good... Is it cool? Or is it like... Ugh? Bipolar. Oh, bipolar. Oh my God, Nikki. That's hilarious. Everyone's saying me. This case is taking over my life. My life. Vicky says me. All right. So let's get started, you guys. So yeah, obsessed. I'm obsessed with it too. So let's get started with this. And again, if this is going to be the first time you're tuning into one of my live streams, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. And just let us know where you're from. Don't be shy. You know, all opinions are welcome here. We agree to disagree here. So yeah, but if you're just someone who just likes to watch, then that's also going to be a good one. But you might want to be keeping your eye on this one because we are going to be looking at we're not going to be doing so much of listening to audio today. We're going to be actually looking at the campsite, at the party site. Okay, let me turn my phone off so I don't get distracted. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, perfect. All right, so this is going to be from NBC, and it was posted, and there's some things on here that I thought were interesting. It was posted yesterday. So let me go ahead and read this. You guys all say hi to each other in chat. Don't be shy. So it says, the mother of Kiely Rodni, a 16-year-old girl who was last seen at a party in the Lake Tahoe area earlier this month, remains hopeful as the search for her missing daughter continues. She says, we're still just waiting for her to come through the door, she says. And then she also states that, you know, Rodni was last seen on August 6th. We already know this, near the Prosser family campground in Truckee at a party attended by hundreds. There's like, I think it is like 200 to 300 youngsters and young adults there. According, or not even young adults. Do you consider 28, 29 young adults? I don't know. Now, according to officials, the last ping from her cell phone, like I stated earlier, it came around 12, it says 12:30 here, but we know exact time from law enforcement, 12:33 a.m. on that would have been a Saturday. Now, her car is a 2013 silver Honda CR-V, and it is also still missing. We are already, what is this, day 12? What day is this, you guys? That there's been no sign from her. No sign. No activity, nothing. Her phone after that 12:33 mark has not had any activity. Now, Kiely's mom said that her daughter sent her a text on the night of the party saying she was going to be on her way home, but she never made it. We talked about that in the timeline. This text came in around 11:30 p.m. and she told her mom that she would be leaving the party within 45 minutes. Now it says, we still don't know what happened to her. We're just working to piece together those last moments that she was at the party to figure out where she did go and with whom. So I'm wondering, does the mom think she had an accident in the water? Based off of that comment, I'm wondering if she thinks something else happened to her. Now, the Placer County Sheriff's Office said the search effort will continue, but in a more limited way. Now, even though you guys are talking about there being a reduction in personnel, there still is a tremendous amount of people who continue to tirelessly work on this case, says Kiely's mom. Now, Kiely's mom said said continued support from families. Let me highlight this. So Kiely's mom says that continued support from family members, the community, and her daughter's friends is keeping her going as the search nears the 2-week mark. 2 weeks, you guys, 2 weeks, and we know nothing. Like, I'm not even joking. What do we really know? Her phone pinged at the camp where she was, and that's it. Like, if you really think about everything we've learned, we really don't know much with this case, unfortunately. Now, this part right here kind of stood out to me. She says her friends who were there with her at the party have been nothing but so cooperative and so courageous in coming forward and sharing their stories. We have such a love for all of her friends and are really appreciative of them working so hard, she says, and just being so open to work with everybody and being so honest to share everything that they do know. So I know for us as outsiders, we think we're not hearing anything right from these friends. I mean, we hear certain things from them, but I am wondering, what is it that they're being so honest about? What? I don't know. I thought this statement was pretty interesting, though. But she says, and I wonder what friends is she talking about? I'm going to only assume Sammy and Meg's, but what other friends is there? Because we really haven't heard much from anybody else. Now, the sheriff's office said that Ronnie was seen in a video taken at the party wearing, again, remember that pink and white hoodie, saying odd feature printed across the garment in pink lettering. Now, we don't know the timestamp for that, which I was hoping law enforcement would give us a timestamp, but we don't know the timestamp, and they never gave us a screenshot of her in the hoodie, which I don't know about you guys, and I said this last time. Let me know what you guys think. Why didn't they give that to us? Why didn't we get her in the actual hoodie? Why do you think they kept that from us? I'm trying to rack my brain over it, just putting it out like, hey, here she was earlier in the evening at the party. This timestamp is X, Y, and Z, but nope, they didn't give that to us. Now, anyone who has saw Kiely before she went missing or has information about her whereabouts is asked to contact authorities. Now, people can send tips, and then again, you can send the tips right here, or call the tip line at 530-581-6320, option 7. Again, anyone with photos or videos is asked to submit them online. Now, again, if you have videos or photos, please submit them online. I personally wouldn't advise sending something like that to these teens like Sammy or her other friend Megs. That's my personal opinion. I think anything digital data should go straight to law enforcement. I 100% disagree that they are having, I don't even know if Placer County is allowing, but, they certainly are aware of it, that her friends are taking, data and stuff like that, which I just think is crazy, because you have Sammy in one interview say we have hundreds of photos and hundreds of videos, and then you have Placer County saying, no, we don't have hundreds of videos. And so it makes me wonder, well, Sammy, where are all these videos? Are you turning them in? Are you going through and being like, nope, this isn't important, nope, this isn't? I don't know, it's just bizarre. Now, Kiely is strong, she's capable, she's smart, feisty. Her mom says she has a love for life. I know that she has never been one to give up easily. Today is no different, her mom says. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to look at chat right now. I wasn't looking at it. All right. I'm just scrolling down to the comments, you guys. Hold on. Hey, Donna. Donna's in the house, everyone. And yes, please do so. All right. So I didn't see what some of you guys were saying in the chat. Let me scroll just a little bit up. Hey, Anna D. Thank you for being here again. So I think you're referring to this picture here. So this was actually, I believe, if my information is correct, I believe this photo came from the creator Crime Stories Obsessed. I think she's the first one who posted this photo. And you can see people were like, is this Kiely in the photo and all this stuff? Yes, it's Kiely. I hear in the photo. To me, it looks just like her. And then again, she's wearing the pink and white hoodie. And then you have Megs here, and then you have Sam here. Now, I know a lot of people were wondering when this photo was taken. I did see Crime Stories Obsessed. She stated, I believe she said July 18th is when this photo was posted. I believe it was that day. I know for sure it was not the night of the party or the day of the party, but I believe she said July 18th. I will double check, but I think it was that day. Now, I seen this photo and everybody was talking about it, wondering when it was taken and all of this stuff. Now, I immediately just went to this chick. I was like, oh, this is obviously Instagram. And I went to go look at this person's Instagram. And you can see, excuse me, it has like, it's highlighted right here. That means that this person probably just uploaded a stories. I recognize that because I personally love Instagram. So I went to go check this person's account. Now, surprisingly, this person has their account private, which would make sense to me because you have a creator putting this photo out, and then I'm sure that got this person a lot of attention on their Instagram, so they went private. Not a big deal. What threw me off, though, this person has deleted their whole shit. Their whole shit is gone. They have 0 post. Now, I need to ask Crime Stories Obsessed because I did not see this person's account prior to all of this. I would like to know how many posts did she have up. We know she had the one photo. Obviously, she had this. But I'm wondering, what other photos did she have on there? How many did she have? Did she have 5, 500? I mean, regardless if she had 5 or 500, doesn't really matter. The thing is that after this photo got put out, she deleted her whole account. And I'm just wondering, why would you delete your account? Like, pretty much all your photos are gone. Why? Super strange. What is going on with these kids? I don't know. I don't know. You guys may not think it's a big deal, but I just thought, I get private, make your account private, but to delete your whole shit is super bizarre. Super bizarre. Yeah, I don't know, Stephanie. It's just crazy. Why delete everything? So I'm hoping Crime Stories Obsessed can let me know like what she actually had on there. This person had on there, because it is just really strange. She deleted everything. And I'm just assuming it's a girl based off of, and I'm saying she because of the name. So I don't know. Really strange, right? What is going on with these kids? I feel like I don't know. I just get this feeling like anything to do with Kiely, like it's not supposed to be put out there. If you think about it, we have what? 3 photos of the party? 3? Do we have 3? I think it's 3 of a freaking party with 200 to 300 people, a lot of teens, and we have 3 photos. What the frick is going on here? But yet Sam says we have hundreds of videos and hundreds of photos. Where the fuck are they at? Excuse my language. Where are they at? This is just so bizarre, you guys. Certain things with these kids, I'm wondering what the F is really going on here. This to me was extremely strange that this person deleted everything. Everything is gone. Then I seen Crime Stories. Let me go to it. Crime Stories. She posted something on her community about this. Let me get to it. Give me a second. Let me look her up. I think I shared it on my account. Crazy Crime Chick. I think I shared it. Give me a second. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, let me show you guys this. All right, so she shared this. I think she posted this yesterday. Okay, so did I just freak it up? No, I didn't. All right, let me take that off. I don't know, Pink. I don't know. I honestly, okay, it's one thing the drinking and the illegal activities is one thing. I mean, come on, we all been there, most of us as the teenagers. We've done our own share of drinking and partying, okay? Maybe not everybody, but I know I did. That's not a big deal. There's just something strange going on with getting any photos from this night. Or like I just showed you, Crime Stories Obsessed put this photo out, and then all of a sudden this person gets wind of it, makes her thing private, which that's totally understandable, but then deletes everything on her Instagram. Why delete your whole Instagram? What the like, that makes no sense to me. And that's why I really want to know, what did she have on there? We know we have the one photo of Kiely, but what else did she have on there? And why delete the photo of Kiely? Like, I don't know. It's just really strange. Something's just strange with this one. Yes, they stated they do not have hundreds of photos. I did a video on that. But Sam says we have hundreds of photos and I think she says pictures, hundreds of pictures and hundreds of videos, she says. So it's like, okay, well, where are they? Because us as a public, we got 3. We got 3 with that many people, which is crazy. So right here, Crime Stories put this up, and I shared it on my community. So we're talking in reference to the photo that this one. It's in reference to this. So she says, yes, let me take that off the screen. Okay. She says, yes, for the people asking, the photo and upload dates from photos I was able to find were passed to the tip line 3 days ago, she says. And then today she spoke with detectives via their Facebook Messenger after they contacted me. So it looks like the detectives contacted Crime Stories Obsessed. Now she says, these best friends of hers know that not only their friend is missing, but her phone, her car, and her clothing/jewelry. Not only this, they knew that the media did not have a photo of her phone or of her wearing the white/pink hoodie, but yet having in their phones photos and these items, but while having in their phones these photos of these items and her wearing these items. So what she's basically saying is that social media, they knew that no one had any pictures of her, one being in this hoodie, the pink and white hoodie, right? That's being mentioned. Plus, Sammy never even mentions a freaking pink and white hoodie. She doesn't mention anything like that, which is bizarre. Now she says they have to speak to a woman halfway around the world for that info, meaning her. She says, really? Really? Either law enforcement needs to scout social media or these friends need to stop hiding prevalent information. Where are all the photos of this party? It's a question we all have. You mean to tell me all 300 people have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, etc., etc.? We heard about a Be Real app also. And every photo is uploaded to Be Real or whatever it is? No. Now she says, P.S. I released these photos of her phone and her wearing the hoodie. Her best friend's photos are now private. First photo is them asking me for the info earlier. Second photo is a girl that runs Kiely's group and the sheriff working out who I was. So let's see what she shares. So basically what she's saying, Crime Stories Obsessed, through her own sleuthing, was able to find the photo that you guys have seen of Kiely's phone. She's sitting there. She has like a blue bra top on, but her phone's right there. So she's saying that her friends obviously have access to these photos. One, her phone, which that is a good piece of evidence to put out for the public in case someone comes across it. And then also now this one photo that we're all looking at with the pink and white hoodie, the writing on it. She's saying these friends have access to these photos, but yet they didn't release it to the public to help with this investigation. And she's wondering why not. So I agree. Now, let's see. Can I go to these photos? Let's see. Okay, so it looks like she sends the photo to Placer County Sheriff's, and this must be somebody else that sends it. And then they respond, Placer County responds saying, hi, do you know how the person who posted the photo got it? So they're wondering how Crime Stories Obsessed, I'm assuming, got this photo. And it says, I don't, but I can comment to ask if you like. The poster said it was at a burger meat in Truckee. So I'm not sure if they're referring to, well, I see Crime Stories Obsessed name here. But obviously, at the time, they're wondering, where did this photo come from? You would think law enforcement would have this photo. What is really going on here, you guys? Seriously, what the F is going on with these kids? There was no photo of that event of Kiely. So far to us, no. Law enforcement says that they have video of her wearing this hoodie at the party earlier during the evening of the earlier in the night of that at that party, but that has not been released to us or the time of that. And here's the thing, Danielle, because she says Kiely's necklace are now a focus of the investigation into her whereabouts. I was really interested. Like, I don't know. At first, I was like, how, when they did the news press and they showed the necklace and they emphasized on if you see this necklace and all this stuff. And in my head, I kept thinking like, oh, at first I was like, okay, because they're saying if anyone tries to pawn it. Also, I had talked to someone, they're like, or, if someone did something to Kiely and they have her jewelry, sometimes they keep things as, they take it and then they can give it to one of their loved ones, their girlfriend, their daughter. So just to be on the lookout for that. And I thought, okay, that makes sense. But then I kept thinking, if they really believe too that she's in the water, wouldn't the necklace be in the water with her? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, good job, Emma. So I don't know what the F is really going on with these kids. Again, I want to know why this Kate person, after Crime Stories Obsessed, released this photo here. Why afterwards, this Kate, why she deleted all of her shit. Why? What the F is really going on here? I mean, what are we really dealing with these kids? I know I'm not into conspiracy that much, but seriously, what are we really dealing with? I don't know. Let's see. Pink says, that's why I asked. We all know kids are influenced by movies, and there's a movie that's something about the kids doing daredevil stuff for money or something. I'm just thinking, were they? What movie are you talking about, Pink Delilah? Hi, Roxanne. I don't think I said hi to you. Basically, just doing stupid, dangerous stuff, and something went sideways, maybe, but seems like an accident, even under strange. What do you guys? This is something we can talk all day, and we've talked about it before. What really went on that night? You know, we had that one photo of the party where it's just really eerie, like to look at it. This one right here. Hold on. We have this one. We have this one right here, which is just eerie to even look at. I mean, what is really going on here with these kids? I don't know. I don't know. We have, I believe, 3 photos. This one, the one that you can see the glow sticks where people are like, is that guy older? He looks strange. We have the other one of some girls in a car. And then we have a little snippet of a video, like a second of a video. But other than that, we have nothing. Nothing. I'm trying to make sense of this, you guys, and I'm struggling with this one. I'm really struggling with this one. But this is just weird to me. Definitely weird. Not that I know of, Pink, so far. Nobody has lawyered up. They have searched the water, yes, intensively. Yes, they have searched the water. And I believe, is it tomorrow? Let me see. I think it's, hold on, let me see. I believe Adventures with Purpose, I believe it's tomorrow they're supposed to go. Don't quote me. Maybe you guys will know. Isn't it tomorrow they're supposed to go there? And usually they record their work, and I'm sure they're going to, go live or make a video and give us some stuff, whatever they end up recording. So I can't wait for that, because this is what they do. This is their profession. This is what they do. So I'm really interested to see what they have to say, and also what they end up showing us. But I think tomorrow they're supposed to go out. Well, see, and that's the thing. Her going private would make sense to me. She wants her privacy. She goes private. But she deleted all her posts. Why delete your post? That's what made, I'm like, you delete all your stuff you've uploaded? Why? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It just makes me wonder, like, and that's why I was wondering, what does she have on there? How much? Did she have 5 photos? Does she have 500 photos? I mean, either way, just her deleting them, I'm just wondering, why delete them? I get going private and making your account private, which would make sense. That's what I said in the beginning. But her just removing everything from her Instagram is a little strange to me, to be honest with you. Well, her mom said that she usually wears the three necklaces in a pair. I don't think they're all connected, but that she usually wears the three necklaces, the long rope one, and then there's two smaller ones. Rose believes that something happened either with an older guy or substance. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards those two theories with this too. I've been looking at the water, thinking maybe an accident, and we're going to get into that in a bit, but I just don't. What we know so far, and looking at the map, and then looking at where this party actually happened, I feel like by now law enforcement, for one, if there was an accident, I just feel there would be some signs of that left behind. And so far, we haven't gotten anything. Like I said before, not even a broken branch. Hey, Angeline, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Hello. A white sweatshirt. Oh, you mean on the one photo? Let me see. You're talking about the one with the group of people, right? Hold on, let me open it for you guys. Give me a second. How are you guys doing in chat? Sorry that I'm stopping and not stopping, but like usually I have it all together. It's just easier this way. All right. Are you talking about this photo? Oops. Yes. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Where did it go? What the heck did it go? Sorry, guys. Just moving things around on my screen. All right, so you're talking about this photo. Let me, hold on. I don't want to cover it. I think I'm covering it. So you're talking about right here. Can you guys see that on the screen? I don't know if you can see the arrow, the mouse right there. I don't know what that is. What is that? You're talking right here, right? It looks like it would be some type of clothing or something. I don't know. What do you guys think that is? Definitely not a trash bag. Huh. Rose says, no, hoodie, long sleeves. You think that would be her sweatshirt on the floor? I agree. I agree. It looks so 90s, the photo of the kids. Pink says it looks like a 3/4 length sleeve shirt. Dana says looks like a shirt. I don't know what that is now that you guys brought that to my attention. I don't know, but definitely not a trash bag. I don't think that's a trash bag. Maybe it is some type of clothing right there. Whoever brought that up, good eye. I don't know. Pink says it doesn't look like a hoodie. Maybe a shirt. Wonder if Sammy, I wonder that too, Matt. I wonder where did this photo come from? Did she take this photo? Because it's just really strange to take this as a photo. I don't know. It was just like nobody's posing for it. It's, I don't know, really strange. You have, you know, this person right here kind of looking in this direction, this one looking in the direction. You have this group right here just looking at something. I don't know. This one right here looking in the same direction. It's just a bizarre photo. I don't know. It could be nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. But when you just, with everything, and this is a photo we get, it's like, who took this photo? What was the purpose of this photo right here? Dusty says the selfie with the 3 girls in the car. According to her research, that is a Honda, same as Kiely's. Oops. Let me see, your comment went by fast. And there's a shirt or something hanging on the driver's seat. I can't tell if. Okay, we'll look at that together. Amanda Page says, looks like a long sleeve to me, a long sleeve tee to me. I don't think that photo means anything at all. I just think it's really strange. This I don't know what it is. Maybe because this is like one of 3 we got, and it just feels like nobody's even posing for it. Like, what was the purpose behind this? I just want to know. You're just taking a photo of the crowd, the way they're just all looking in one direction. I don't know. She may have provided it. I'm thinking so too, Matt. Mal says that this looks like a pre-party photo. Perhaps she's asking with a question mark. You could see a bottle here on the ground, it looks like, and also a bottle here on the ground. And another thing I thought was interesting too is that nobody's holding cups. No one's holding a beer bottle. No one's holding cups. No one's on their phone. You know, I'm just thinking of these minors. Usually, you know, if they're drinking or whatever, if they'd be holding something, usually one being their phone. I know, no one has a drink. I'm wondering if this is when the party was ending, because this doesn't seem like a party that's going on right now. You know what I mean? Like, is this when it was ending? So that's why there's nobody's holding any cups or anything. No one's smoking. No one's doing nothing. There's nothing going on here. Heather says it's an awkward photo to say the least. Yes, Shalbao. That's what I've also heard. They're supposed to be there tomorrow. You're saying they're going to be searching tomorrow. Yes. So I'm hoping they give us something tomorrow. Not sure if they will or if they'll do it Saturday, but I did hear that tomorrow they are supposed to be searching too. You see cups in the ground. Yeah, I see. Well, I see right here a beer bottle, and this is another bottle for sure. Definitely looks like a party was going on because it looks like a bunch of trash everywhere. JDR says that's a sweatshirt. So he thinks that that's a sweatshirt on the ground. Yeah, no cups in their hand, no bottles in their hand. They don't even have their cell phones. You know, no one's. And nowadays kids are like glued to their phones, just on their phones. So those are just things that I thought were kind of interesting. None of that's going on. And this is a party here. So I don't know. Maybe this is when it was wrapping up. I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh, okay. So Dusty says that Adventures with Purpose may not be actually in the water until Saturday. Okay, thank you. Do they do more of their updates on Facebook? I've been checking their YouTube, but I noticed on their community they really don't do many updates on YouTube. So they're probably either on Twitter. I gotta follow them on Twitter if they have one, and I'm guessing they probably do most of their updates on Facebook. Just Mike says that in his opinion, they try to pull Project X party. Steph says the movie is called Panic. That sounds like the situation. There's a trash, a litter, it's a campground. It's all meaningless. The light is from the headlights. Yes, the light is from the headlights. I agree. That's the thing on the ground. Could be anything and not clothes. True. Could be anything. I don't think it's a trash bag though, for sure, in my opinion. Matt says, interesting how majority are facing away from the camera towards the trees. Yeah, it looks like they're looking at something. Definitely the light does look like it's coming from headlights. Jared has, okay. Yeah, I'll check. I'm gonna have to follow them on Twitter and then also on Facebook. So you think this is showing up early? In my opinion, the picture is probably of people showing up early. It's not an after party shot because there's nothing on the ground. Well, you see beer bottles on the ground, and I'm not sure what the rest is, but you do see beer bottles on the ground. To me, I don't think this is the very beginning of the night, in my opinion. I don't think it's when they're first getting there. I mean, I would think if they're first getting there, you would see them, you know, when you first go to a party, what are you doing? You're having a good time. You're either drinking, smoking, whatever it may be, girls taking selfies. But in this photo, there's none of that. So I was wondering if this is like when it ended, but let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, we're going to go on Twitter right now while you guys are chopping it up in the chat. Give me a second. And we're going to look at, we'll do Chrome. Yeah. We're going to do, hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. We're going to go to Twitter. I'm taking you guys to Twitter. So all the ones that don't have Twitter, let's go to Twitter. I actually like Twitter. I know some of you were like making fun of me. But there's a lot of good information on Twitter. All right. Let that load up. Give it a second. What are you guys sipping on today? Anything good? Any adult beverage? This is just water. So Just Mike thinks that they were all just watching, in his opinions, females fighting. Well, I know Sam said it was the guys that fight at the party. They're watching something, definitely. I think so too, in my opinion. Water. Heather says she's sipping on water. Water on the rocks, I know. It's Thursday. Nothing but water for me. Ooh, got some iced coffee. Lucky. Decaf, though. I don't think I've had decaf coffee. Mixed fruit cider for me. Ooh, that sounds good, Donna. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this Twitter account, shall we? Let's look at this. So let me take that comment off. Now, again, this is going to be, I'm not going to look at chat right now. Right now, this is SF Investigates. He has actually been doing a really good job showing the campground and just documenting certain things. I did make a video about something he had stated yesterday that I thought was interesting. So shout out to him. I'm just going to scroll down really quick. Let me move this down. Let's see, will it cover? Yeah, it's okay. All right. All right. So, and he has gone down to help search out there. And he did say he's been recording drone footage of the campground and all that stuff. And he got some really good coverage, in my opinion. It's interesting because he states that he actually had good cell service out there. He had no trouble when he was there. And then I did watch another creator who had somebody else, boots on the ground, and they had really shoddy service. Like it was really blurry and it was coming in and out. And I don't know. So maybe it's just up or down. You might have good service out there, you might not. I don't know. But this guy says he had good coverage, because I know people were saying, oh, the reason there was nothing posted that night or there's not much was because the service out there is so shitty, people weren't able to upload or something like that. I've seen people saying. He says right here that he actually met Kiely's father in person today. And let me go all the way down. Let's see. Let's start. And I guess I didn't know this, but I guess people were saying that Sam was 24. I don't know. You guys hear about that rumor? I never heard, but he is like, I guess some people were saying Sam was 24. She's 18. We know that, guys. I mean, let's just try to stay focused with the case. Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to get to. So this is a photo. He's just saying he found $1 at the campground, and then he says that although I've done them, I'm not sure how to identify psychedelic mushrooms. He says, found this. I haven't seen any other mushrooms growing, and this was upside down, not actually growing. I can take a big bite to verify if needed. He said. People in the comments were like, take a bite, do it for the team, do it for the team. I couldn't tell you if this was or not. Some people in the comments were saying, yes, it looks like it. Other people were saying no. But let me get down. Okay, so let's go to the campground. Okay, so I think it starts with this one. So this one's only 1 minute and 13 seconds, but let's watch this one together. Let me unmute it. Make that bigger for you guys. I'm trying to think, was that his service or my service right here for this one? It could be mine. Give it a second. It's trying to load. Come on, Wi-Fi. Get it together. Let me turn my camera on. Sometimes that helps, they say. Get it together, Wi-Fi. Come on, pull it together. All right, I'm gonna try his other one. I'm not sure if it was this one that he was doing that was bad. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Because I know one of them was a little bit shoddy, and I'm wondering if that was the one. All right, but let's get to the actual campground. Okay, so let's try this one right here.
So this is going to be the actual location of the party.
Hold on. Let's try something else. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. Stop sharing this one. Let me try it again. Hold on. All right. We'll go through Chrome with it. All right. Let's try this again. You guys just let me know, though, in the comments if it echoes. That's all I want to know, if it echoes when I hit play. Let's try this again. Don't tell me this one is worse.
So this is going to be the actual.
Let me plug in my thing to my modem. Hold on.
Location of the party.
Maybe that's the reason I don't have it plugged in. Are you kidding me?
Fast.
Hold on, guys.
There's lots of.
All right, let's see if this helps.
Alcohol bottles and cans.
All right, let's see if this one helps.
It's a lot here. There's glow sticks and glow stick packaging.
Hold on, let me set it up.
One thing I would note is I've been something.
All right, hold on. I just unplugged it. So hopefully this would be better. I'm going to try it again. Hold on. Sorry about that. Give me a second, guys.
30 and 40 megabyte.
All right, hold on. I'm going to start it over. All right, so let's see. So I did plug it into the modem this time. So let's give this shit a try again. I do apologize. All right, let's see. All right, let's try this again.
So this is going to be the actual location of the party. I found there's lots of, alcohol.
So he's going to say he found lots of alcohol bottles.
Bottles and cans a lot out here. There's glow sticks and glow stick packaging.
Remember, they had the glow sticks there.
One thing I would note is that I have full cell service out here. I've been sending somebody else 30 and 40 megabyte video.
So he's saying he had good service out
no
there.
problem. So as far as the theory of, we didn't see many photos. Videos on social media, get the reception. That's not the case out here. So this is going to be the actual
Okay, let's see the other one he has. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, let's see this one. Let's make this bigger. Now there's no sound for this one right here. It's just the drone footage of the area. And my God, it's so beautiful, you guys. Seeing it like this and not on Google Map or, from the interviews we've seen, it is so beautiful. So this would be the water area. Isn't it beautiful? Now just keep the way this looks right here in the back of your noggin when we look at Google Maps. I think this is it right here. the way it looks. That's a drought, Heather says. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, huh? To me, it looks low. I know law enforcement said, what was the feet they said it was? Do you guys remember? But I thought the same thing. I know in the comments for this photo, this video, we'll look at them. People were saying they seen something inside the water. I mean, the way I see it, you guys, no matter what our eyes think we see here, law enforcement has been looking in this water. 53. Thank you, Melmac. 53. Amber says 54. Thank you. Yeah, I know I was in the 50 something. Thank you, guys. Unfortunately, we have not gotten the water we have needed the past few years, and we also have had fires near there a few years ago. Are you from that area? Yeah, you could see the clouds. And okay, if let me stop it right here. If looking right here, if she drove into the water, I would, what do you guys think? I would just assume we would see tire marks, tire tracks. So you can see the road, there's a car right there. That's probably this person's car. Oh no, maybe there's another one over there. Now, I believe the party was in this area over here. I got to look at the map again. But you guys can see the roads and stuff. I agree, pink. And then you can see the trees. I know, I agree. The quality of the video footage, I think this is probably the best I've seen. I think he's trying to get us where the party location was. I think what he was trying to do from the drone, I believe. So you can see how it has the little stream right there, the little water right there. Do you guys hear my belly growling? It's very pretty area, very, very pretty. The sand out west is really fine, at least where I was in Arizona. They could have been destroyed even by the wind. If she went off a ramp, then yeah, no tracks. I thought CC meant doing along the shore. I was thinking along the shore too. I mean, if she was disoriented, I don't think she crashed, you guys. I really, really don't. I feel like if she would have crashed, I just feel there would have been signs of it, something. But again, like they stated, they're going based off of the last ping, and her phone last pinged. Oh my gosh, my dog. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, he was at the door again. You guys know he likes to be here. So they're going based off of the last ping, which would have been at the campground. And they said it was near water, but also the same as land. So they're, of course, I mean, you know, she's been drinking, she's driving. The first thing I thought immediately when I heard about this case was, oh my gosh, she crashed in the water. She went in the water. That was the first thing I had thought. She didn't crash. Allie seems to think someone else is involved. Lauren says she overdosed on some idiot drugs and now they are trying to cover it up. So, Lauren, you think her friends know about it? He says the dive teams are back out on the search. He posted that an hour ago. So they're still searching that water. He has other ones. Hold on. So we looked at that one. All right. So he's going to do the drive. Why would she be driving alone, though? That seems weird. Well, Sam got a ride home because she states that Kiely was too intoxicated. Her other friend, Megs, was there 10 minutes. Not sure what other friends of hers were there. So far, none of those have came forward that we know about. Law enforcement can know something else. But as far as what we've seen, we only know of Sam and Megs. So I don't know. Yeah, they are, Seagate. They're going out tomorrow, and someone in the chat said they'll probably get in the water on Saturday, I believe. Or they're going out there tonight, I seen.
Okay, so for those who asked me to film a video leaving the campsite, or the party site, not the campsite. The party site is just up this road. See, there's a sheriff's tape there. I was filming coming down, but then a couple sheriff's deputies came by and talked to me about something, so I stopped filming. You come down that little road, and then that is the reservoir there. You take a left, and then I'll get back in my car and just hold the camera while I drive all the way back into town, and you get an idea.
I agree, Donna. Without a doubt. I mean, they'll find her vehicle. It's not like there's her whole vehicle would be in that water too. Wendy says the whole friends know. So he's driving the route from the party site back into town is what he's doing. I guess people wanted him to show the route. Pink, I agree. She says no one made sure she got home okay. What? Sam never mentions that she checks on her, so I don't know.
You can see there's no like sharp drop-offs.
Which I thought that was interesting to see. There's no high drop-offs right there.
And this This is where it'll merge back on.
Did you catch the last 90 days of calls from 4370?
And this guy's listening to the scanner. God, I love him.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a scanner going.
So then we will. Now we're back on the main road, so, but we're still in the campground area. The actual that goes down to like the water, and then on the right up here there will be like people set up tents and stuff. So they weren't anywhere close to those, but this is the road we got to take it out to 89. And
you guys, I'm gonna let
again,
this play.
there's
I need to take a phone call. They said it's important, so watch this and give me 1 second.
sharp drop-offs, dead trees, or anything. I did speak to somebody that's I was just with somebody for an hour and a half, that's very close to Kiely, I should say, and I can't say who it is, but they told me kind of the local terrain, a couple of areas that the only areas that have that type of sharp drop-off. And they've been very thoroughly checked, as well as the pond next to Kylie's house, which I have not gone to yet. I had to do that this afternoon, but I told him I didn't want to do it. If it was going to worry the family at all, I think he's going to help put me in contact with the family. He said that he didn't think it'd be any problem. They're actually really upset that almost all the searchers have been pulled off. So hopefully this afternoon we'll go to search for them closer to the house, although I'm not so sure. All right, so now this is coming out to 89. So we're now just now leaving the Prosser.
So last first of the peak. Motion on Tuesday of 10.
And this
I don't think Kiely made it this far, to be honest with you.
will be the road that goes back into Truckee. And it also, as you'll notice, doesn't have sharp, drop-offs on the side of the roads. And I don't know, it's quite hard to see, but there's, residential houses back in here. So it's not hard. It's not a hard area to search, and the trees are not super dense.
What back 602 for you? Possibly for the RP, there's subjects that were thrown out yesterday from the residents, and they're back today. Negative vehicles associated. It should be a female mother, a son, and a daughter.
Sugar says, I do think that some know. I fear that Sammy's going to try to keep placing up blocks and drag this out, and they will leave for school in a week or so and think they can leave it behind. Well, allegedly, what did Sammy
So Alder Creek Road, which is the back way she could go, she could take a right and kind of avoid the rest of 89. She would take a right here. I'm not going to because I've got to go pick something up at the hotel, but she could have taken that road as well, which I checked out yesterday, and it's very residential.
I personally don't think she got this far. I really don't. What do you guys think? People wanted to see this because they're trying to think, could she have drove this far, got in an accident, and all of that?
No probation?
Negative probation, I'll check it out.
And remember her phone too, you guys, I keep saying this too, I'm blue in the face, but her phone showed she was at the campground per Snapchat data at 12:30 a.m. At 12:33 a.m. somebody turned it off.
This is all residential, you know, these are houses and cabins back here.
Or died.
And, you know,
3
there's
minutes.
no
3 minutes.
place, at least in this area, that I could imagine a car going unnoticed.
You download the record, or would you customize your account?
And so, as you can see, we're coming up to, you know, the end of the, where it meets the 80.
So this is where it meets the 80.
Highway. So this would be, if she took this road.
Wait, where did Sam say she got the phone call? Do you guys
she would
remember?
have to get on the 80 for like 2 miles, and then, well, we got to go through a couple of these roundabouts, which I came and walked last night and do not see any license plate readers or security cameras.
Well, there's a building right there.
Although I haven't done a sweep for security cameras. It says,
They could have cameras right there.
One of these apartments could have.
That's
But
fine.
up here is where like rec center will be where they're having the community meetings, and then you should have to get on the 89, I think, for like 2 miles, and then get off at I forget the road, and then you go through this area with restaurants.
And this is if you believe she was headed home and got this far, you guys. Like if an accident would have happened somewhere. But again, this far, no way.
Then it does become like a dirt road going up to her place. And so, yeah, so here we are at the, you know, a freeway interchange. So she would have, I'm sure if she went straight, like I am, to the hotel, she'd go through town and probably cut back over. I don't know why she would, but otherwise she would get on the 89. Either way, the train just doesn't hold up for, you know, a theory of the car's off the road and still hasn't been found.
I don't think so. And then also remember, let's go to the other one. Remember, Sam did say that they kept drinking. So that was it for that one. They kept drinking out of the same cup. She made it a point to say that, which I've and other people have found. Is she making it a point to say that in reference to make people think like, oh, she wasn't roofied or anything because we were drinking out of the same cup? If she was drugged, I would have been drugged too. So it is interesting how she points that out in numerous interviews. Oh, we share the same cups. We drank out of the same cup. La-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, which one did we see? So this one right here, this video was with a bit of different perspective, flying in the party area at Prosser Family Campground, and then flying over. Okay, so we're good. This is going to be of the camp, of the party area. Let me get that off the screen. His quality is really good, I must say. I watched another creator who had somebody else there, and the quality was not good. This is really good quality in my opinion. So this would be where the party took place, he's saying. Yeah, I agree, Seagate. And I'm trying to catch up to the comments, you guys. And I agree, Pink. This looks like a cool place just to party at. Miss Ladybug believes that it's coming. They will find poor sweet Kiely in that water, she believes. How many of you think she's in the water? Put a 1 in chat if you think she's in the water, a 2 if you do not. Sarah says yes. Well, we know they were doing fights there, Sandra, based off of what Sammy said. It's something that they do. They do these like fights with like boxing gloves on, but she said it never gets like where people get angry. She said sometimes they do, but she said that night, no, that did not happen. So I'm seeing some 1s. Oh, so it looks like a lot of you think she's in the water. So we got Sandra 1, Rose says no, Sugar no, Allison no. We got Jen saying yes, high functioning 1. And then, okay, so this is going based back right here on the footage, which you're looking at, back to the water area. Scott thinks if she's in the water, she was put there. Pink agrees. She doesn't think that if she is in the water, but she says, I don't think she put herself there. Liz says 1. Pilot says nope. Heather's agreeing with Pink. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, you guys, with that. Teresa says put in the water to cover up what happened. Yeah, I can totally see that happening. Vicky says that 1, but I think she wasn't alive when she went in the water. And if she is in the water, of course, if they do find her in the water, we would learn all of that when they do the autopsy, if she was alive or not alive when she went in. Seagate says they get mad when 1 loses. Yeah, and one thing I thought was interesting that Sam said, she said the guys do this fighting there, but not the girls. And I thought, I doubt it. Hey, Amber, didn't see you. Wendy says a 1. Anna says she may have been off the road and drove off the boat ramp into the water, she said. And again, going home, if she went in the water, it would have been opposite directions of what she should have been driving. The route she should have took to go home should not have been in the route of that water. Lauren says maybe a stage accident with her car in the water, but not the original cause. Yeah, there's still Miss Ladybug. Yeah, this guy right here that we're watching, he's actually out there, and he posted a photo of them. He says, yeah, they're searching today the water. Yep, and would it be wasting time and resource if they didn't think she was there? I'm really interested to see what they say when they do come out. I think what they say might make me think a different way. I'm waiting to see what they actually come out and give us, because again, this is what they do. Stephanie thinks that the car is hidden in a garage. Would the car have sank if it went in the water? Yes, it would have sank. Based on what I was seeing, so it would float, but then it would eventually sink. Matt is saying, yes, but not necessarily that campground water area, though. See, and this is why I want to hear what Adventures with Purpose ends up saying. Again, because this is what they do. Donna believes she was put there. And I mean, her phone being turned off within a 3-minute mark. I know I bring that up all the time, but I just can't get past that. I can't get past the 3 minutes. Her phone was on at 12:30, and then her phone is either shut off manually by someone or it died 3 minutes later. And then it's just interesting because you have a witness stating, he was a half a mile from where this party took place, and he says that around 12:30, he's seen a bunch of cars all leaving the campground. So 12:30, a bunch of cars are all leaving the campground. Her phone shows activity at the campground, and then 3 minutes later, her phone is ghost. What happened in those 3 minutes? Did someone throw her phone in the water? I don't know. Did someone turn it off? Hard to Handle says, I wonder why her car hasn't been found. That's why either kidnapped or water. Lauren says that whoever was there knew they look in the water first. I think it's going to end this one. See, right here, earlier he said that they are back in the search. So they're back searching the waters again. All right, this one right here, let me see. Here is a flight I did just before dark, so the glare from the water would not be as bad. This is taken from the opposite from the reservoir. Feel free to scan. This is an unlisted link. None of my videos are monetized. So let's check this one out. And again, you guys, this is going to be SF Investigates on Twitter. If you have Twitter, follow him. This is the first time I've really seen great coverage of the area. So this one obviously is when the sun is going down. My God, it's so beautiful. Donna thinks that if something happened with Sammy involved, if she's in the water, she knows. I mean, my opinion, Sammy gives off red flags. There's a lot of inconsistencies in her story. She says one thing and then another interview she'll say something different. And usually, if you're telling the truth, your story does not change whatsoever. So little things she says, she does have inconsistencies in her story. So I don't know. There's something definitely there with her. I mute because I was just chomping on some ice. Yeah, Shabal, you make a good point. Yeah, she says, agree with the 3. She may not be in the water in that area. Whoever was involved had all night to drive her somewhere else to hide her and her car. Very true. But then, too, you know how he did the drive? This guy does the drive. So certain like that apartment right there, I wonder if they would have cameras, or other places around there if they have cameras. If her car was picked up on anybody's camera, that's something I'm sure law enforcement is looking into. Even though we see them constantly searching just the water, they're looking at everything. Seagate says, I don't believe she's in the water for some reason. Think it might have been an odd OD, sadly. So if she OD'd, where do you think she is then if she's not in the water? Do you think she crashed? Do you think somebody put her somewhere? Joanne says maybe a garage in Reno. Any photos of her at the party? No. That we've seen, no. What law enforcement has, I don't even know if they have any photos of her at the party, because I feel like we would have known that. The only thing they've said is that they got a video of her. They got a video, and it has her in the video, and she's wearing that pink and white hoodie. They don't give us a timestamp. They don't give us the screenshot of it or anything. So I don't know if they have anything. They did state that it was earlier in the evening at the party. Does anyone have photos of her at midnight, at 11:30, after this text? And I know some people don't believe she sent that text. So far, what we know, no. Well, that's what they were doing, and that's how they got their the footage of her at that truckee business on the 5th, the one that we seen her in the black bodysuit. I know some think it's a tank top, the one they released to us. So they have been trying to track where she was prior to the party. EMT says she thinks someone else texted her mom. How many of you think that somebody else texted her mom? Do you put a 1 in chat if you think it was someone else, or a 2? Also, if you end up watching this on the replay, I'd be interested to know what you guys think too. Do you think that was Kiely who texted her mom at 11:30 saying she'd be leaving in 45 minutes? Or do you think it was somebody else possibly buying more time? I don't know. 1, if you think it was her. 2, you think it was somebody else. I do think it's really interesting how Sam says she's the last one who talked to her. Like that was her last person who had contact with her. How would she know that? Is there a wow and pipeline to dispatch of car and body? I do not know that answer. Oh, so do I, Seagate. But if she was, oh, okay, I'm not sure, Allison, maybe you were talking about something else. If she was not in the vehicle, you're stating, right? Oh, and I agree with that. Stephanie says, if she ran off the road and into the water when the car went into the water, would the car have shut off from being in the water, she says. She's asking. And I'm just thinking too, if she got in an accident and she went, but then again, there isn't any signs of an accident taking place. There's not, you guys. Nothing. So I don't think an accident happened. Was she driving, and what if she was intoxicated? We don't know the level of it. Sam says she was intoxicated, then you have Ronnie. Don't get me started with Ronnie. Ronnie is the guy, the tipster, who can't talk about that evening because of his wife, which is a red flag to me. I feel like if you can't talk about a party that you allegedly didn't go to in front of your wife, that probably means you were at the party. That's why you don't want to talk about it, but that's just me. But he said that his cousins went, and that, he says that Kiely was already shit-faced early on. So did she drive off? Was she trying to go to the actual campground maybe and park there? Did she take a wrong turn? Did she drive into the water by accident? But wouldn't she have tried to get out of the car? Like, I don't know. I have so many questions with the whole water thing. Yeah, the whole time frame with the call, I think we can all agree on. I know sometimes we disagree here, but I think the one thing we can agree is that what's up with that time frame Sammy gives. She gives the 12:36 a.m. Kiely called her, which we know is impossible, at least coming from Kiely's phone. That's why when we last talked about it, we said, did she call it from a different phone? But I feel like if that happened, Sam would have said that, you know what I mean? Or maybe not. I mean, there's certain information she hasn't said that we're all learning, so I don't know. But the whole time frame of it all doesn't make sense. And if you believe her story, at 12:25, she says her goodbye to her, I love you, goodbye. And then Kiely calls her saying, do you still need a ride? The whole story of the phone call don't make sense at all, which makes me wonder, did that phone call even happen? Because keep in mind, law enforcement never even confirmed that phone call at all. They have stated they don't know if Sam was the last person to speak with her. Even though Sam says she was, law enforcement has said they cannot confirm that. So I don't know how Sam can be so positive she's the last one, unless she is literally the last one to see her because she knows maybe what happened. I don't know. How does she know she was the last phone call? Did she have access to the phone? I don't know. Yes, you're talking about, Stephanie is talking about the phone being in the water. Sorry for the confusion. Would have shut off once it is in the water. I don't have iPhone. A lot of you do in the chat. I know for my Android, I actually dropped it in the pool one time, didn't realize it. That shit was off. It was off probably, I realized it, I think I started looking for it maybe an hour later, but then it was already shut off, like it was going straight to voicemail. So again, I don't know immediately when it shut off, but yeah. Sugar says it really could be an abduction. Well, here's the thing with that. Do we really think somebody went to this party wanting to abduct a minor there? Or did somebody see her? You have these guys that are bringing, illegal substance to these minors, giving out for free, wanting to give it just to the girls, it seems like. There's a reason behind it, right? So did someone, see her intoxicated? Was she stumbling? I don't know. But if someone's seen her intoxicated, and maybe wanted to just hook up with her maybe and volunteer, like, hey, I'll give you a ride, trying to give her a ride, but then also maybe try to do something with her. Did that happen? And something happened because of it? I kind of lean towards that theory, to be honest with you. And here's another thing. Law enforcement stated that Kiely wanted to go home, was telling her friends at midnight she wanted to leave and go home. Why didn't she leave? Why did she stay there then? You know what I mean? Why stay there? Did Sam tell her not to leave? I mean, was Sam wanting to stay? Another thing that doesn't make sense that I was re-listening to Sam's statements too is she said that right away early on, she started getting a weird vibe, right, of the crowd that was there. She felt uncomfortable, right? But then yet you're going to ask to stay. You're going to want to stay longer at a party you don't feel comfortable at. Your ride was leaving, but yet you ask Kiely to give you a ride because you want to stay longer for a party that you feel uncomfortable at. Like, a lot of things she says just doesn't make sense. If I felt uncomfortable at a party, I'm going to get my ass out of there. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to stay later. Let's stay. No, I'm going to get out of there. Steffi says maybe she called Sammy from someone else's phone, being drunk and confused. I feel like if she called Sammy from somebody else's phone number, I feel like 99% of me thinks that Sammy would have said that. Like, she called me at this time. She called me from someone else's phone. I just feel like that detail would have been out there. But she says she called me. She also says that she contacted her in one of the interviews I seen, which is like, okay, wait, what? So a lot of things she says just aren't already enough. She slips up here and there. Miss Ladybug says, Sammy says I was drive, and then I'm assuming she stops. A fraudulent slip up, maybe? Is that the one from the main interview she did? Because she's done so many now. It is really gorgeous. Sandra says she don't have Twitter. She has Instagram and Facebook. Hi, Aussie. They all kind of look stressed with it. Are you talking about that photo? I'm not sure if you're referring to the photo. Yeah, we were looking at that earlier, EMT. Someone had asked about that, if that was like a white hoodie or shirt on the ground. And then we really analyzed it and looked at it. It's really hard to tell. It is something that I don't think is like a trash bag or anything like that. It does look like a piece of clothing, to be honest with you guys. I mean, you think about it, what could it be at the campground on the floor like that? Could be a piece of clothing. Donna says, could it have been a carjacking and now the car doesn't look the same? I mean, if someone, it could be someone asked for, okay, I also thought how she says that Kiely called her and was like, do you still need a ride? Which doesn't make sense because they just said goodbye. But then I was also thinking, what if Kiely found herself in a situation? She's only 16, you guys. She's not, she's 16. She's young. She has been drinking. What if she found herself in a situation? Maybe two guys walked up to her. Maybe she was a little nervous and scared. So then she calls Sam, kind of like, do you still need that ride? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't, I got to go get my friend. You know what I mean? But maybe Sam, also being intoxicated, she didn't pick it up. I don't know. Miss Ladybug, did you say it was in the main interview, the one with the slip up? Let's see. Scott says, my opinion about Sam is she's full of shit. She's full of shit. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Hold on. My opinion about Sam is she's full of shit. Where did it go? She's full of shit. She wants to be in the limelight. Everything is about her, always about her, even if it's about someone else, it becomes about her. And you, Scott, you don't think she had anything to do with why Kiely is missing, right? I think that's what you had stated. Like, you don't think she has anything to do with it, though, right? Okay, so Jupiter says, depends on the iPhone. Samsung, Android are waterproof, so that's why it can show last. Ping for FBI to be searching. Donna, I would think so. I would think so. Like the what we just watched with the guy driving, you know, there is that apartment complex. I'm not sure what's even more down, but I would think so. I don't know. You haven't seen Sam's interviews, Pink? So far, us, the public, don't know. Does law enforcement know? I would hope so. We don't know who her ride was. I did think it was interesting how she points out that she was wet in the passenger seat, which just seemed like information that was like, what is the point of that kind of deal? Of course you would be, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But we don't know who her ride was, and we also don't know if Kiely was so intoxicated, why did you not offer to give her a ride? But then again, you know, maybe they live in different directions. If she wasn't in the water, I believe they would have found her by now. And that's why I'm really interested to see what, in fact, Adventures with Purpose says. Adventures with Purpose. Pink says, first off, she would not be in the middle of the lake. If she drove off the ramp, her car would be right there. So it depends how deep it is off the ramp. I think they're looking too close at the camping area. I feel whoever was with her shut off her phone and drove her, and the car is a good distance away. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards that too. I feel like I'm leaning more towards somebody there offered to give her a ride, seeing this young girl intoxicated. I mean, did she have any friends left with her? Sam leaves. Her friend Megs is gone. What other friends were there with her? We don't even know about that. So, did someone see somebody who was there? Hold on, you guys. What? Okay. My daughter. Hurry up, Mom. Did somebody, you know, see her intoxicated and want to do something to her? That's definitely a possibility. I really think that is a possibility. I know some people are thinking, was there an after party that possibly was taking place afterwards? And here's the thing with that. It would be strange that you have Kiely telling people per law enforcement, I want to go home at 12:30, but then she's like, oh, I'm going to go to this after party. I don't know. Hey, Sky Z, how are you? Hi, Bella Blonde. How are you? Oh, Sandra, thank you for that $5 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, love. What we have, no, just whatever was given to us, you guys. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of ones there. I'm catching up to chat. I'm so behind. I personally think it was Kiely who sent the text. That's me. I think it was her. So Miss Ladybug says that Kiely's phone was switched off with one hand and rang Sammy. Sammy rang hers with the other. So you think what you're saying, let me make sure, let's see if I see this right. So you're saying that you believe that Sammy had Kiely's phone in one hand and dialed to herself. It would be interesting to know where that, where Sam, if in fact where Sam's phone pinged, because I know she said she was already, what did she say? She was already on the 80, I think she said, or near the 80 or something like that. So it would be interesting to see where the two actually picked up a peeing. That's something that I'm sure. But then again, has law enforcement really looked at the data part of Sam's phone? Did they download it? I don't know. Yes. Yes. So there was a couple, I don't really know them that much of the story, but there was a couple who was returning back from an event they went to, and then they just kind of vanished too, them and their vehicle. While their vehicle and them were found, they were found deceased. It looks like they got in a crash. Yeah. But it took them quite some time to find them. She's with the vehicle. So I believe, based off of everything and what I've seen other people report on also. Okay, so here's the campground, right? Hold on, let me just move some stuff around. Hold on, guys. All right. So here's the campground. Now we know the party wasn't actually at the campground area. What I've seen it be reported on, I believe it was more towards over here, right here is where they're stating that the party actually took place. So is it possible, did she want to maybe drive out here to maybe rest here and something happened? Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh my gosh. So did something happen here? I don't know. So I don't know. I got to wrap this up. My boyfriend's having an emergency that he needs me to help him with. He called me earlier, and yeah, so that was him again. So I got to end this live for just right now. Got to end it, and I apologize for that. I will put up a post after this on my community, but yeah, I got to end this. So thank you guys for being here. Sorry to end it like this, but got to take care of this. All right, I'll talk to you guys on the next one.